Good morning, good morning. How's everybody? This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. We're brought to you by Fanatics. And we're going to keep breaking this Deion thing down because I got to get everybody up to speed. You know, he addressed those portal moves, and he said, what we lose, we got some backups. Because he told you, just like Money Mike told you yesterday, man, have you seen practice? I told y'all they put it on film. But y'all still ain't getting the message. And, you know, y'all still trying to wonder if this man can coach. Man, you guys, let me bring you up to speed because Money Mike, man, we cover the NFL and we in the NFL and we understand the business part of the NFL. So I'm going to bring y'all together because y'all talking about what Deion going to do and how it's going to all work out. Let me bring you up to speed on somebody that they got a close relationship. Okay, this is Zim, okay? Zim and Deion Sanders have a very, very, very close relationship. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Coach Zim from the playing days, okay, of the Dallas Cowboys, okay, and what Deion does. Let me tell you how it all goes down. Zim went over to help him at Jackson State, okay, and Zim was going to go over there to Colorado and help him out there. But we got to put this plan together, so him and Deion had a talk. Okay, and I'll tell you what's going down in Dallas, okay, because Jerry Jones, we're going to get to that in a minute. But now that Zim's over there, okay, and Deion, you're talking about a Hall of Famer, Coach. You're talking about a Hall of Famer. See, everybody don't get that Hall of Fame. When you have been in the Hall of Fame, you get to call a few more shots, okay, than the average player, the average coach, okay? But Money Mike ain't going to stop there. Because, see, y'all don't know prime time. See, I know prime time. I seen prime time on the NFL Network. And if y'all don't know about his coaching, he can break this game down. He got a PhD in football. Okay, let me back you up on Prime a little bit. Because Prime is like Floyd Mayweather. He don't smoke. He don't drink. Okay, he don't cuss. Okay, so y'all got this perception of an African-American man. But this is a very, very, very intelligent African-American man, okay? But it is what it is because he's going to do what he did for Colorado, okay? And he's going to do it well. He did what he did at Jackson State, and they reaping benefits today because more HBCU players. It's going to be a record-breaking year this year for the HBCU players, okay? Because they're going to the NFL. But Prime came in, and he'd have changed the landscape. And I think that's what everybody a little confused about is they don't know the landscape and they don't know the blueprint. But I told y'all, man, when you go to that portal, I'm going to teach you something about that portal, okay? Because everybody that goes in that portal, let me tell you what's happening to you. You lose an NFL draft stock, okay? Players, stop going in that portal. You got to go in there and stick it out. Now, there's one reason you can go to the portal, and the portal was built for quarterbacks, okay? So when you got Jalen Hurts entered the portal, left Alabama because Nick Saban thought he couldn't get it done, guess what? Went over to Oklahoma, okay? And he went in the second round, okay? Now, you got to understand he would have been a first-rounder, okay, if he'd have completed at Bama, but because he went to the portal, it dropped him to the second round. Now, all of y'all ain't getting it in like Jalen Hurts, okay? So guess what? That means you moving down to the third, the fourth, the fifth round. You may even move down to the seventh round. Let me tell you why. Because Prime is a Hall of Famer, okay? He ain't gonna lie. He ain't gonna lie. I repeat, he ain't gonna lie, all right? Because Prime gonna tell everybody about what's going on, and that's what they do. Because they gonna go to Prime for the truth, and he been around the NFL, folks, all right? He done got out there in the field, and he didn't work with these guys, and he did what he had to do with these guys to make sure these guys get in there and get the job done. Okay, that's been Prime time the entire time. Okay, now here's what you got to know. With Prime time, folks, you ain't going to never get another opportunity to do what you got to do. Okay, and I'm bringing it to you uncut because y'all still a little confused on Prime time. And I think what everybody was stuck on was them portal moves. Them portal moves ain't mean nothing, folks. I told y'all the depth chart getting built. And when cats see what's up there, and when they see they can't beat this cat out, man, they run it. Okay, but let me tell you, the NFL don't look at it like that. The NFL don't look at it like that because there's been many players who are played in the NFL were a backup. Okay, and I'm going to talk to you right. Okay, because if you're going to handle your business, okay, as a football player, and you got to be a man, only the men play in the NFL. Okay, I'm going to take you back to Barry Sanders. Okay, his father wanted him to go somewhere else. But Barry wanted to go to Oklahoma State because Thurman Thomas was there. See, Barry went to the talent. He went to the players, and he learned, and he said, man, I want to back this dude up. Now, while he was backing up Thurman Thomas, man, Barry was on them special teams, and, man, he was putting down the wood. Okay? He was putting down the wood so much. Now, he's a backup. These is what cats in the portal don't want to be. They don't want to be a backup. Okay? Barry Switzer from Oklahoma said, I don't care what y'all ever do. Don't ever hurt Thurman Thomas because you'll never tackle Barry Sanders. Now, he talked about the backup, but guess what? Everybody don't want to be a backup. You make more money being a backup than you do getting in the portal. I'm going to break it down because I know how the NFL thinks and how they look at it. When they look at you to the left, man, they're going to come to you different. So all you players out there that's entering the portal, Money Mike telling you one thing, here's what you're working with. You affecting your NFL draft status. And every time you leave, guess what? You fall another round, okay? Every time you transfer again, guess what? You done fell another round. Pretty soon, you're going to be an undrafted free agent signing. Don't mess your futures up, young fellas. You got too much to gain. And I'm going to tell you something else. Deion's word in the NFL is very, very powerful amongst NFL owners and NFL teams. If Prime says the guy is right, he can get it done, he going to do what he needs to do, we'll take that player. If Prime says, no, not this one, man. I'm unsure on this one. See, he telling you everything he telling the player and everything he telling the parent. But people don't want to hear it. And this is where people start making up these conspiracies about Deion can't coach. Now, let me tell you about another man. You see this man, they go way back because he came and got him from the 49ers. Okay, but Jerry Jones, let me tell you something about Jerry Jones. One thing about Jerry, if it make dollars, it makes sense. Okay, so y'all barking up the wrong tree on Deion. And remember, he's a Hall of Famer. Now, I told y'all, you know how Archie Manning was a Hall of Famer, how he handled it with his boys. And I know how Elway handled it, okay, with his son, okay? And Deion doing the same thing. But here's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all didn't get mad at him. Y'all didn't get mad at Elway's dad. You didn't get mad at Archie Manning. Why you getting mad at Deion? This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And we're coming to you, powered by Fanatics. And I'm telling you, I'm breaking this down. Because everybody want to talk about Deion and what Deion can do. But here's the play, folks. Because some of y'all don't watch the show Billions, so you got to know the play. All right, him and Zim is tight, baby. Him and Zimmer is tight. Okay, so here's the deal. All right, the Dallas Cowboys, Deion go break it down to all NFL teams. You're wasting your time drafting my son. You're wasting your time. Okay, because he did the same thing at the NFL Combine when he came into the league. You had all kind of teams that requested meetings from Prime. I get you. They wanted to meet with Prime because everybody want to meet with Prime. Prime said, no, I'm not meeting because you ain't going to have a chance to draft. Okay, the message is clear. Nobody wants to listen. This is prime time Deion Sanders, and he's done it time and time again. He loves Dallas, and he loves Atlanta. Because you know why? Deion went into Atlanta and set the stage, okay? Ain't nobody done it like prime time. And ain't nobody gonna do this college coaching like prime time. Because y'all don't understand. Deion don't smoke. So while y'all out sitting there, he don't drink, okay? And let me tell you another thing. The man is getting this done. Even though he dealt with his blood clots, he's had his foot amputated. Don't nobody want to talk about that. All y'all want to talk about is what he got going on. Well, let me tell you, when you've been chosen and you've been God-gifted, you must understand one thing. You move to the front of the line. This is the Money Mike Syndicated Radio Podcast. And I'm bringing it to you because everybody's a little confused. But, folks, this is the NFL, the National Football League. So you must understand one thing. Man, the league is a fraternity of men. And the league is a fraternity of men that do not lie to each other. If you lie as a coach, okay, to a player in the NFL, your deal is done. Okay, you will not last. So everything that you see, it's been predestined before the foundation. All things are possible to those who believe, and this is the Money Mike Syndicated Podcast. And we coming to you. We getting powered up by Fanatics Global, and we just go keep getting better and better so we can take you higher and higher. You stay tuned because we're going to cover this from end to end all the way to the national championship. All right.